Hello, and welcome to AFK, where today we're going to be playing Fog of Love. We just had the Now Kiss stream, and this is going to be like Now Kiss Tabletop Edition.
Well, I understand Fog is some sort of magic card. Is
It's
there
true.
a love magic card too? Is that how this works?
Probably.
Cool, excellent.
All
I'll play
things
magic then.
all things are secretly magic. That's how. That's the trick. So yeah, this is a game that we did on AFK a while ago now.
Well, let's not put ourselves in that
Okay,
position. Ben and James did
it was played, shall we say, on AFK a while ago. Ben and James played it, and it was quite interesting. And we thought, so
We thought.
yes. So this was not the original plan for AFK today.
No.
We had a plan for a different, because a bunch of the crew went to
Vegas.
the Magic Con, whatever it's called.
It's
not a GP, Magic Fest. Magic Fest Vegas. And so a bunch of the crew went to Magic Fest Vegas, but not everybody. So we were like, okay, well that's fine. Ben is gone. He normally runs AFK, but that's fine. We'll
do something else.
The people who are still here, we can have some other game. And then at our monthly planning meeting on the weekend, everybody else who was here was like, oh, by the way, I'm going to the Weird Al concert on Wednesday. I hope that's not a problem.
Yeah. Who's not going?
Literally,
You're not cool enough. You gotta go play board games now.
Ian, Corey, Graham, Kathleen, and Beej.
Beach was undecided until last night.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was potentially
all going to the Weird Al concert. So that leaves Heather and I and
me
and Matt on the tech desk.
Matt, who was not around for the scheduling meeting, but we placed in tech because tech.
Good thing
night.
good thing you weren't going to the Weird Al concert.
I was air quotes volunteered for this position.
Don't worry, Matt. We all are. It's a volunteer
I
tech
have to
careers
say,
night.
I can't totally fault them because Weird Al is pretty cool, but it would have been nice to know like more than a couple days ago. So anyway, we're gonna be playing. We were looking for a game that can be played with two players, and this was brought up as a game that everyone liked the first time they tried it.
I don't think we even agreed to play this game so much as someone said you could play Fog of Love. That's a two-player game. We were like, yeah, sure, whatever. I didn't even really look at what it was until 2 hours ago.
So. Fog of Love is it's a game. It was actually sent to us by the maker of the game, which is great. And it's a game about romantic comedy as a board game is the tagline. And I will move this so you can see the thing. And so it's a game about playing a relationship. Sort of a romantic comedy kind of a movie style relationship where you've sort of got, we've got sweet things that happen, serious things that happen, dramatic things that happen.
All the things that happen on pirate ships. Yep.
It's true. It's true. All relationships are essentially pirate ships.
Yes. You're playing with me now. This is what happens.
And
get on a boat.
So if you saw the previous stream of this, James and Ben went through the tutorial scenario where it sort of explains how the game works and stuff. And Heather and I haven't played this, and we thought it would probably be a bad idea to go into this, even like the manual is not large.
No.
It's mostly just kind of in fact, the first page of the manual says, please note, play the tutorial first or watch a video, which is not like a great endorsement of a manual.
Well, look, Paul, this game is about relationships. The first tutorial thing is about your first date.
Right.
Is it really a good idea for us to jump that deep into a relationship without a first date?
All relationships should start with a tutorial or a video. I think.
Exactly.
Two-player games for okay, Keyforge, Dice Throne, this game, bunch of other games, a bunch. It's true, but here we are. Anyway, let's take a look at this. So what we're gonna play do the tutorial relationship. If you saw the previous stream, there's lots of RNG elements to it in terms of what scenario, what traits we have and things. So theoretically, this will work out to be quite different than how.
I mean, I won't know. I didn't get very far into the stream because I was like, I'll watch the video. Oh no, I have other things to do. Whoops.
Ringing endorsement
Well,
for the previous stream.
James and Ben talked about butter, but I don't think that had anything to do with the game. That's about as far as I got.
All right. All right. So I guess normally there would be like an explanation of how the game works, but that's literally what a lot of the stream is going to be. So I guess
Cool.
let's get going with this.
How do we play?
I'm assuming we grab tutorial card number 1.
Oh, yeah, that would be... Who starts?
Why don't you start?
I will start. I have picked up this card. I guess I read it?
Yeah. What does it say?
It says satisfaction. Pick.
That's a lot of words on that card already.
Yes, it's definitely a few paragraphs. It's got a little play button on it, so I'm assuming that's what we're supposed to do.
Okay.
The play and pause button at the bottom says pick up and read tutorial card 2 on top of the traits deck.
All right. So we're going to be. So pick up 1 and 2. Is that or pick up 2
Yeah.
and 3?
Pick up the next 2 cards in the suite deck. So that would be this
These two?
one. These are your character cards. Both take the card that matches your color. Place it in the appropriate spot.
Character.
This is a character card. That would make the most sense. Select which side of the character card best represents your character's gender identity.
I'm gonna be a dude. I think a guy.
I'm gonna stick with lady.
All right. Keep things simple.
Take one of your colored tokens and place it on 0. Oh, trust me, there's nothing simple about any of our gender choices.
I just, it's the same as what we're actually portraying ourselves.
Yeah, again, that's not simple.
All
All
right.
right. Fog of Love is a game about a relationship and how satisfied your character is in the relationship. Most things you do in the game will influence this. The number you have on your character card is your current satisfaction. Satisfaction cards look like this little heart that is very small. The higher the number, the happier and more satisfied you are in the relationship. Whenever you get an effect that says +2 hearts or -2 hearts, you move your token up or down the relevant number of spaces.
Cool.
When you reach 10 satisfaction points, place a counter in the middle of the card for each 10 and continue around the track. So this is essentially just a tracker,
Right.
satisfaction tracker.
Can you get negative satisfaction?
I believe the rules said no. You can go
Okay.
to 0, but you can't get negative.
You can get no satisfaction, but not. But not. I can't get no negative satisfaction.
All right, now we're supposed to pick up and read tutorial card number 2, which is on top of the traits deck. It's that one.
Cool.
What do I
Hey,
do
my
with this
card's a
card?
lot smaller.
There?
To discard.
Oh, hey. Does it have more words on it? Because if it's smaller with more words, that's bad.
All right. Traits represent who your characters are at their deepest level. First player, draw 5 traits. Second player, do the same. Alrighty. 5 traits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Squeaky cards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What kind of person do you hope that you are going to be?
Pick up the card called Tutorial 3. All right.
Because I'm pretty sure we don't show these to each other.
At least not yet.
3.
Yes.
If I remember correctly, these are hidden information because that's kind of like the secret agendas thing of the whole game.
The secret to a really good relationship, all hidden information.
Yeah.
All right, traits. Your traits are your character's inherent personality traits. If you fulfill these, you are happy in the relationship. Trait goals can be individual or shared. You fulfill individual goals on your own, while you depend on your partner's choices for shared goals. Traits give you the incentive to make certain types of choices in the game. Traits do not, however, bind you. Like in any romantic comedy, your character might change their personality later in the game.
Might do something that makes absolutely no sense.
Mm-hmm.
You need wacky hijinks somehow.
Exactly.
Like singing in a parking lot. Select 3 of the 5 traits you drew and place them in your card holder, hidden from your co-player. When selecting traits, don't choose cards with the same symbol pointing in opposite directions, as these can't be fulfilled. You should also avoid cards with the same symbol in the same direction. They are harder to fulfill. This will be explained later. Place leftover cards beneath the traits deck.
Right. So I guess it's a bad idea to choose cards that are
Yeah,
equal
just
and
because
opposite.
you're if you're trying to actually make these work, then
It's like being an introvert and an extrovert.
they call that omnivert.
I mean,
That's a real thing.
at the same time, can you fulfill it though?
So this is how many are we supposed to?
Out 3.
We select 3 out of the 5.
Select 3 of 5. Place them in your card holder, hidden from co-player.
This is where you're allowed to create your character.
Essentially.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
So these are the traits, or the personality dimensions here.
Yeah, so the up arrow is like you trying to get your stuff up here
Yeah. So there's
versus down there.
so it's not necessarily one side isn't necessarily better than the other. It's just like one way of on the graph or the other.
I believe it's how you're trying to fulfill your traits to get points in your relationship, because that's what a relationship is all about, is accruing points.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I almost have enough points for a beach drop on a person of my choice in my real life. That takes a long time to save up for.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to get a lot of tickets for that one.
Is that violent or like platonic or?
It's a shared goal.
Depends on whether they resist. If they resist the beach drop, it can be painful. All right.
I have personality traits I don't like.
It might be a good
So,
time to also
I'm trying
think
to-
about your names.
I'm trying to think. Do you want things that seem to like? I mean, you obviously don't want like conflicting ones, right?
I'm gonna go with these 3. I have picked 3.
All right.
I think these go on the bottom of the pile.
I wonder if there's individual goals and shared goals.
Yeah. I've got,
I wonder if it's like, is it easier to do one than the other?
well,
Theoretically, I guess it'd be easier to do
having
individual.
worked in groups,
Yeah.
it depends on the group.
Well, it could be like you're trying to excel at your job, but also excel at your marriage at the same time.
All right.
Got that all?
Yes.
All right.
Do we say what we're throwing away?
I mean, I guess we could. It doesn't. We're not supposed to show the ones we're keeping.
I will tell you. I won't tell you what I am, but I will tell you that I am not an innocent perfectionist.
Oh, well, I'm not manipulative and jealous.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. I
felt
feel like those
did
two.
not-
I feel like those people would not get along either, so that's fine.
All right, and then we're supposed to pick up and read tutorial card 4 on top of the occupations deck. So it's one of the little cards.
Okie doke. What is your job? Why do we have to have a job?
I mean, that has been hard to define around here.
Yeah, my mom asked me that sometimes. First player draw 3 occupations. Second player do the same. For now, ignore the icon on the card. So you both select one occupation, reveal simultaneously. So 3 for you, 3 for me.
If I get influencer, I'm gonna be just.
And then we
I
choose.
think James was like a vlogger in the previous stream at one point.
So we choose one. You
Yeah.
choose one and reveal.
Yeah, I can't not choose that. Do you want to reveal what we're not first?
Reveal what you're not? Sure. Okay. I am. I'm not a security guard.
Oh, well, I'm not a politician.
Okay. I'm also not an advertising manager.
I'm not a wedding planner.
All right. Because I am a TV star.
I'm a criminal. I'm here to do crimes.
We can work with that. We can work with that.
Oh,
Gotta do crimes. Gotta do crimes. It's gonna go great with my traits.
My job is TV. I feel like actor is the actual job. Like TV star isn't a job unto itself. That's like a descriptor of a certain level of actor. But yeah,
Does it say what we need to pick up next on that
one's
card?
a TV star and one's a criminal. Tutorial 5. I guess. You want to read that?
First player, draw 5 features. Second player, do the same. Then pick up and read tutorial card 6 from the drama deck.
Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that is all the features.
We are fully featured.
Yeah. I'm a TV star, and it gives me a lot of opportunity to, case the joint for you, maybe.
I like to think that my criminal career might really help out your TV
Yeah.
stardom. I mean, I'm in the shadows here in the spotlight.
Maybe it started out as me doing like research for a part. I was like, I need to find some criminals so that I can like get their mannerisms down.
I mean, we're not supposed to talk about how we met yet.
Oh, we're
that
not?
was very much in the rules. Do
Oh,
not
okay.
talk about that yet.
Okay.
Yeah, so we need to pick up and read this card. Do you want to read that one?
This didn't actually say what to select.
It didn't say
yet.
to do what to
Okay.
do with them, just that we had them.
Think of features as things you first noticed or fell for in your co-player's character. So these aren't features
These aren't for us. These are for each other.
Yeah.
Oh,
In turn, select a feature for your co-player's character. Ignore the symbols on the cards for now. Place the feature on your co-player's side of the board. When placing the card, try to tell what was it about this feature that your character fell for. I.e., when we first met, I immediately noticed your broad shoulders. Don't make up how you met. Okay.
does it say how many features we?
Yes, 3. So continue back and forth until you've selected and placed 3 features for the other player's character.
All right. I'll give you that one.
You're supposed to say when you
Am I?
place. When placing the card, tell what it was about this feature
Well,
that drew you to my TV star.
I first noticed your incredibly nerdy glasses.
All right.
I don't know if they were for a part or for what, but they were nerdy and they were great.
They were like super, like more nerdy than regular. What would be like super nerdy glasses?
Probably like really thick.
Just like
lenses and-
like Coke bottle bottom.
Yeah.
Nice. I first noticed. Let's see. I first noticed that I first noticed that you were unusually muscular. I was like, what's going on with that person? Are they some sort of weightlifter, or possibly they are lifting various pieces of expensive statuary.
You are struggling to compliment them right now.
Yeah. What, you saying muscular isn't a
Muscular is pretty complimentary, I
isn't
think.
isn't a compliment?
Okay, the word unusual though.
Unusually
Well.
muscular, yes. As in, wow, that person, it struck me,
Oh, charmingly.
sure,
Yeah.
charmingly muscular? Crime
Well,
muscles.
along with those really sexy, nerdy glasses, I was very much aware of the booming voice you had.
Ah,
It really
the
just
old,
draws people in.
the old booming voice, nerdy glasses combo. That's the Superman Clark Kent. It's like, yes, I am a nerd.
Exactly.
Look, I am wearing glasses and this pocket protector. Surprise! It was actually me going to take off the glasses and, change my
voice
outfit
just
slightly.
pierces through the sound barrier of everything else around you and just draws you in.
Well, speaking of the drawing, piercing, and drawing in, I noticed an incredibly seducing scent.
I'm gonna
It's
turn into like Pepe Le Pew or something here, aren't I?
Is it
What's
like
that?
that after the gym kind of glow?
I guess it may be something like that. Yeah.
Well, behind those nerdy glasses and that booming voice, I couldn't help but notice them bedroom eyes.
Ooh. Which is bedroom eyes through nerdy glasses is
Yeah.
impressive. Because when you take off the glasses, it's like, whoa, those are really bedroom eyes. I was not expecting.
Like that anime trope with the swirly glasses coming off.
Well, I noticed. What works here? Some of these are not actually complimentary, which is odd. I noticed that you were wearing charmingly old-fashioned clothes. Some sort of muscular,
Some
some sort of muscular cosplayer or something.
yeah,
From
some strange black and white stripe outfit on.
yeah. Is Heather a 1920s gangster? Oh, that would be great.
I'm over that.
Walking around with a burlap sack with a money sign on the front.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Maybe
Got to have cosplay props.
I do like as like a zoot suit. Like one of those like a super swank like 20s suit. Anyway, and so we just choose the 3.
Yep.
And then place the cards beneath the feature stick, which is empty.
I could have given you a nose piercing.
Oh. It would be fake though. You have to like take it out and put it back in.
Well,
for the
I mean,
thing.
I felt like for TV star that might be a little rough. It might typecast you a little.
Pick up and read draw card 7. Oh wait, this would be
Is it
you.
7?
Yes.
Oh, personality tokens 1. Most choices you make in Fog of Love can be aligned or misaligned with your character's personality. You keep track of your choices by placing personality tokens on the central area of the board. It contains 6 personality dimensions, each with 2 aspects represented by an up and a down arrow. You track your choices using personality tokens of your color. The points you get are signified by a symbol for personality dimension inside an up or down arrow. So, for example, if you have an up green arrow, you place your token on the arrow pointing up next
Right.
to gentleness. Then it says pick up and read tutorial cards 8 and 9 on top of the suite deck.
So do we put our stuff down now?
It doesn't say that. It just says that this is how choices work.
Okay, maybe the next thing will tell us how to
It
do
says
it.
8 and 9.
8
Here, you
and
give
9.
it 8 and I'll take a look at 9. And then that'll speed this up.
So personality tokens 2. At this point in your character's relationship, you have almost a clean sheet. However, your character's features and occupation have a small impact. Each feature and occupation in your personality token. Place the 4 tokens on the relevant aspects of the board. So, I have I have low on gentleness. I have 2 low on gentleness because of I'm a TV star with a booming voice. Just because your voice is booming doesn't mean you can be. Who is more gentle than Brian Blessed?
Well, I'm a criminal, so that means I'm deceitful. It seems fair.
Yeah, it seems like extroverted because I have bedroom eyes.
Because I'm muscular, I'm organized. I can get behind that.
And of course, people with nerdy glasses are always sincere, I guess.
My seducing set makes me extroverted. And my old-fashioned clothes make me a little closed-minded.
Close-minded about fashion, I guess.
Which I mean by close, the opposite of open, not close what you wear.
Closed.
Yeah.
All right. At the end of the game, your personality tokens are also a way to fulfill your trait goals, right? Filling individual trait goals depends on your balance. So this is the difference. So at the end, you subtract one side from the other side. So
Okay,
it's
they
like
cancel each
it's
other
like
out.
crokinole. You're playing crokinole with your traits.
Crokinole mixed with the game of life.
Exactly.
Yes. All right.
Crokinole is life.
Is that the end of your card?
That is my end.
All
Yeah,
right.
my card.
You will need at least 3 more personality tokens of your own color on the aspect pointing up than you have on the opposite aspect pointing down. Below is a fulfilled trait with the trait goal from the previous card. With a shared trait goal, you should count the combined balance of both players' personality tokens.
Right.
So that's just explaining the end game.
It could have just said like crokinole, and we would have understood.
That might not translate to other regions very well.
It's universal.
I don't think crokinole is that universal, unless you've seen crokinole. Okay, pick up and read tutorial card 10 on top of the suite deck.
Okay. In Fog of Love, you are representing your characters and acting on their behalf. You are, however, also playing from a more godlike position, exposing the character to fun and crazy experiences. You are playing the story as much as playing characters. You can say almost anything, but you can never reveal any of your cards unless explicitly told to by the game. You should choose a name for your character now. Choose a name that is not your own name. Remember, you are playing fictional characters. Now take a moment to introduce the characters you have created. Tell each other who your characters are in a few sentences. You should still not tell about how you met.
All right. Well, my name is Samantha. I go by Sam.
Mm-hmm.
I am a career criminal who likes to dress a little old-fashioned because if you dress too flashy, you just stand out.
Mm-hmm.
I wear a lot of perfume sometimes, though. And I work out.
You like laying on the career criminal on like the first date that's a real power move.
Look, I'm in this I'm looking for a relationship.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. It's a good. Just trying to think a good TV star name.
Well, you're like Superman a little bit, so like Bruce or something like that. Actually, wait, that's Batman.
Same universe.
Let's say
You could always go with the chat for suggestions if you want.
Turnip. Jack. Jack is a good solid name. Jack Hornby.
Jack Hornby, huh?
Jack Hornby. And I'm kind of a big deal. Wait, no. I'm kind of a big deal. Sorry, I always have to talk like this, apparently. Even if we're in just like a normal cafe, it's unfortunate. My voice just carries. These are real. These are my real nerdy glasses. Although, of course, when I'm acting, sometimes I have to wear contacts.
Makes sense.
Which, by the way, for real, that's a bit of a pet peeve of mine, is people who are on TV wearing glasses that are clearly not real glasses. As somebody who does wear glasses, it annoys me. Anyway, and yes, I am currently between gigs, but that doesn't mean I'm not a TV star. I'm just between starring roles. But that doesn't make me not a TV star. It's true. Real glasses look weird on camera, as illustrated. But that is about that's about authenticity. Okay. So that was because we're not actually supposed to do how we met.
Nope.
Pick up and read tutorial card 11 on the Suite deck.
Chapters. Pick up the next 5 cards in the Suite deck. It'd be the Synopsis, Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, and the finale.
Ah.
So, is it?
So the next 5 cards?
Yeah. Four, 5. Okay, these cards. Place the chapters face down on the chapter spot. Place the synopsis on the synopsis spot. Thanks, game. With the overview side facing up.
Yeah.
Okay, good. The synopsis will introduce you to the setup and specific rules of the love story you are playing. You can read the instructions, but don't follow them. What?
I'm sorry, what?
You can read the instructions, but don't follow them. The tutorial will take you through that part. Okay. This for the tutorial thing. Reveal and place the Chapter 1 card.
Instructions are telling us not to follow the instructions.
Look, reading the card explains the card. For now, ignore the bottom of the chapter card. Pick up and read tutorial card 12 from on top of the Suite deck to learn more about chapters. Okay, so we place the cards. We can read the instructions on the synopsis card. We're not supposed to do them right now because the tutorial will continue to take us through it.
Okay.
They're basically spoilers.
So
I mean, all synopsis things for TV shows are spoilers.
here we go. Love stories in Fog of Love take place over a number of chapters. In this case, 3. Chapters play like any other card in Fog of Love. First, read the card out loud, then simultaneously in secret select one of the options, A, B, or C, to make a choice. Secretly and select a choice token, and then place the selected token on the board on the choice circle and reveal it simultaneously, and resolve additional effects. Notice you'll get more hearts if your choices match. We are done resolving Chapter 1. Pick up and read tutorial card. Okay, so here we go. Chapter 1. Here we go. So I guess this is...
Would you like me to do the reading
Sure.
of that? All right, Chapter 1. You met through a friend yesterday. Today you're going on your first date. How do you suggest starting the day? We both choose. A, the classic restaurant date, where you get a fabulous lunch and lots of sit-down time to really talk and get to know each other. B, you go to the karaoke bar and do a lot of silly serenades and electrify the room with your favorite song. It's a great way to avoid awkward silences. C, pretend to be a tourist. Go sightseeing and share your impressions as you enjoy the attractions and each other's company. So we both do the choosing for this.
So there's just the 3 options?
Yeah, A, B, and C. Restaurant date, karaoke bar, pretending to be a tourist.
I imagine a karaoke bar date would prevent you from having uncomfortable silences in the sense that you wouldn't really be able to talk at all.
If we match, we get plus 14 hearts, and if we don't match, we get something else. So yeah.
You choose and then reveal.
All right. So it's A is a restaurant, B is karaoke, and C is tourist.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Oh, we did not match. I was like, hey, let's go a traditional restaurant date. And it turns out you're not a traditional kind of person.
I figured it'd be fun to pretend to go be a tourist. You know, scope out some places, see how it's going, just get some work done along with some pleasure.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay. So if there's no match,
We agree to do a bit of both for suggestions, and we get plus 10 hearts.
okay. So we still get plus 10. So that's just like put one in the middle.
Yeah.
So that's still fine. We do a little bit at the restaurant, and then we do some casing of joints.
Sightseeing.
Yes.
Pretending to
sightseeing.
be tourists.
Sightseeing.
Some disguising.
It's like, wow, you have.
I don't want anyone to see me come back here again.
It's like, wow, you're taking so many pictures. You must be really into photography, eh?
It's a fun time.
My question is, what common friend did you guys have?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
Somebody
it was definitely not one of my coworkers, I'll tell you that.
I'm still working on the idea that like maybe somebody put us in touch, because I was like looking for a criminal to like work out a part for.
Like, I leave calling cards all over the place. I'm sure, because now I'm just going to be basically Arsène Lupin, and
All
it's
right.
definitely not a coworker.
So now we go, after we do that, we're done resolving chapter 1. So is that it for that? Yeah.
Chapter 1. Length 6 cards, draw cards from Sweet Deck.
Yes. And so draw and read tutorial card 13 from the top of the Sweet Deck.
All right, tutorial cards. Cards. The first player draws 3 sweet scenes, 1 serious scene, and 1 drama scene. Then the other player does the same. Look through your cards. Notice there are 2 kinds of scenes listed below.
So 3 sweet.
3 sweet, 1 serious, 1 drama. 3, 1. Oh, one of my traits fell over. So there are 2 kinds of scenes. The kind where both choose. You've already experienced this on your first chapter card. That was what this was. In fact, we can probably take those back. Or partner chooses. These play almost like both choose scenes, except the person playing the scene is asking the other player to choose, and thus won't make a choice for themselves. With few exceptions, a turn in the game works like this. The player whose turn it is selects a scene from their hand and plays it. Then either their partner or both of them make a choice, and then the effects of the card are resolved. After this is the other player's turn to play a scene, and turns continue back and forth. And then it says to pick up and read tutorial card 14 from the top of the Sweet Deck.
Okie doke.
That implies that you play all of them eventually.
Well, we do, because there's 6 cards in this.
Yeah,
in
so
this chapter.
we each have 5 cards, and we have to play 6 in total.
Oh, 3 each then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it doesn't actually say that we play them here. It just says to look through through our cards and notice that they work in the way that they work.
Okay. That makes sense.
So,
And now we go for
card 14.
Okay. On the cards in the game, the players can be referred to in various ways. Player and partner. So player is the person who played the card. Partner is the person who did not play the card. The chooser and the other. So the chooser is the player who made a particular choice. The other is the player who did not make that previously mentioned choice. This means in a both choose card, both players will be the chooser to their respective choices. And okay, that is pretty straightforward. Pick up and read tutorial cards 15, 16, and 17. Oh dear.
So that was just explaining.
That was just explaining
Okay.
that you can put the
15. Playing. When a player plays a scene, they place it on top of the last played scene or chapter in the play area. Place it so the lower part of the last scene on the chapter card remains visible.
right. So they like stack. You can
Yeah,
see
they
like
stack
that,
up.
stack up.
Read the scene out loud. When resolving a scene, go through these steps. The affected players make their choices. The choices you've made will have aspect icons, such as the arrows, to the right of them. Place your personality tokens at the corresponding places on the board. This means that in a partner chooses scene, it's only the choosing player who gets personality tokens.
Right.
Resolve the effect of the choices you've made. Resolve any additional effects if there are any. So I guess we're technically playing through at this point. Like we're playing one card.
Yep. Does it say play a card now or something?
This is an interesting design choice in which you're reading the manual
As we're going through.
as cards that you're drawing.
Yeah, a lot of this info is actually covered in the manual as well, but not like in a
Step-by-step fashion.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we are playing
So we just like start now?
just because it takes you through the step. All right, so person plays a scene card. They place it on top. My player one.
I don't think we
You
ever
are,
established who is 1 and 2, but you can be 1.
You've
Okay.
been player one so far.
So I'm going to play your most treasured memory, which makes you choose which one you're going to tell me,
Ooh.
which is either something about your loving parents, something about a great times with your friends,
Mm.
your accomplishments, or something about your first love. So the affected players make their choices. This would be just you.
What is your most treasured? So you're asking me what my most treasured memory is.
I think the idea here is that you're trying to figure out the traits of the other player by seeing what decisions they make.
Yeah, I mean, I guess to some extent, yeah. Wow.
I mean,
I feel
only
feel
the
like-
choosing player gets the
Yeah,
personality
so-
tokens for
yeah.
this. So this is going to affect you.
Yeah, I feel like saying if somebody asks you about your new partner asks you what your most treasured memory is, and you say something about your first love. That's a tough one.
I
Wow.
mean, that one affects your sensitivity.
Yeah. You go, "Ooh,
in the
you must be-
positive, apparently. So it
You must be
seems
very
like
sensitive.
It's not that bad of a thing, apparently.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you about these great times, some great times that I had with my friends. It was we were just coming off doing the TV show. We had done like the wrap party for the TV show, and things got a little crazy with because the thing is, after the wrap, they don't need any of like the sets and stuff, so we just like trashed the place.
Cool.
And funny story, it turns out that when you have like a set for like a TV show, none of the like plumbing is like done and working, which we found out after late at night. So that was fun. But it was all it was a great time that or the parts that I remember anyway. It was a lot of fun.
All right. Okay, the choices you've made will have aspect icons to the right of them. Place your personality tokens at the corresponding places on the board. So you gained
I gained more extroversion.
You're getting more extroverted.
And you basically said that you used an IKEA toilet when you should not have used an IKEA
Yeah.
toilet.
I'm saying an IKEA toilet, like a toilet that was not hooked up, was used in the course of a big party that we had.
Jack did not say he used it.
Exactly.
But Jack did talk about this trashing of a place. Sounds like a good distraction. I'm learning a lot of good information, I think.
Yeah.
Resolve the effect of the choices you've made. Resolve any additional effects if there are any. It doesn't look like there are.
we had to live with the choices we made that night.
Remember to adjust your satisfaction on your character cards.
Adjust your if that changes your thing. It doesn't for this case.
Yeah, I don't think it does in this case. If a scene asks you to reveal something, you should show that card to the other player and then hide it again. If a scene asks you to discard one or more scenes, you always discard them face down unless instructed otherwise. Use the discarded pile next to the suite deck. Then you draw one or more scenes until your hand reaches 5 scenes. I think that's me.
So is there, I guess, like the choice of whether to do a sweet scene or a
Dramatic
or a serious scene
is up to you. Yeah.
There's no, like, the reason why you'd want to do one versus the other is just the traits that it modifies might be more.
In the first chapter, you may only draw from the suite deck, so I can only replace this scene with a suite card.
Oh, you draw back when you play it. Okay.
After all the resolving has occurred.
This is your honeymoon phase, after all.
Yes.
After the tutorial card playing 3, you can begin to play as previously described. You just need one more rule and you're set. Oh, we were supposed to play after. Oh well. Some scenes may ask you to change something, usually a trait. When you're changing, you will either randomly continued on 3rd card. Yeah, it says when you're changing, you will either randomly or by choice, depending on the scene.
We will randomly what?
No, it's seriously, it is that way.
Yes.
Discard one of your traits, features, and occupation.
Wow. So you might actually like not have that trait anymore.
Yeah, it depends on the scene. First, put the discarded card face down under the relevant deck, then draw through. That's, if you get rid of, then you draw. So if you're getting rid of a trait or feature or occupation, you end up drawing 3 new cards of the relevant type. You select one of them, and then you place the leftover cards under the deck. Changing a feature or an occupation will impact your personality tokens. Remove the tokens provided by the discarded card and add a new token for the thing. Now you know everything you need to play. But to summarize, first player chooses a scene, places a scene in the play area so both players can read it. Either the partner or both players make a choice. You resolve the scene. Remember to place personality tokens and get hearts, and draw one or more scenes until you have 5 scenes in hand, unless you are told otherwise. Only draw new scenes from the suite deck. Then it is the next player's turn.
All right.
All right, so it's your turn.
Let's do breakfast in bed.
Wait. So we played ahead when we weren't supposed to. So starting with the first player, play scenes until you encounter tutorial card 18. When you do, pick it up and read. So
that'll probably be like after 6.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Breakfast in bed. Close your eyes. In a minute, you will get everything your heart desires. Which is presumably breakfast in bed. You're not supposed to tell me what you want.
I didn't read the card yet. I don't know if waffles are even on there. What? So, waffles are totally not even on there.
So this is a both choose thing. So this is, I'm making breakfast in bed for you.
Okay.
And the question is, did I choose right?
This is a strange first date.
This is, no, we're pat, like, I think there's like time jumps in here.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
This is like third date.
What is the player serving and what is the partner receive? So, either a soft-boiled egg, slice of bread with fresh butter, oatmeal, and some strawberries. I wonder if that's what started the butter conversation in the other one.
No, they hadn't even started the game yet.
B, Chinese breakfast noodles. C, creme brulee French toast. Or D, baked beans, scrambled eggs, bacon, and sausages.
All right. So to be clear, you're the one making breakfast.
I'm making breakfast.
All right.
And I'm making what I think Samantha would like. And you're choosing. Well, I guess I'm making what I think Samantha would like, and you're choosing
What I hope you're gonna make.
what you. And also, I mean, it's either what you hope I'm going to make or what you think I will be. What you think I think you would want.
Wow. Yeah, we must be on the third date. We're starting the mind games already.
I assume she would just want the most protein, right?
I mean, there are cheat days.
Yeah.
I'm not immune to cheat days. Samantha's not immune to cheat days.
I feel like Samantha, every day is a cheat day for her because she is literally a criminal.
Yes. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! In sync.
We both
Creme
chose
brulee French toast.
toast. Yeah. So we matched. We both get +2 hearts.
Like, that's objectively amazing. And also, I think Jack is like, it's like French, like cat burglar, like that it's like that's like a certain association. Also, if you're going for like the Lupin thing.
Well, let me tell you, I have a very diverse criminal portfolio,
Oh,
but I do the flashier Lupin thing mostly. You don't want to put all your crimes into one kind of crime. What if the crime market drops out?
yeah, exactly.
It's a terribly fluctuating business.
Also, if your significant other makes you baked beans and scrambled eggs, when all the stuff and the option is there to make creme brulee French toast, like, I feel like that's got to be the thing to do.
I mean, I feel like out of the stuff that's on here that would be accessible in our food situation, it's just going to end up being baked beans. Sausages maybe, probably not eggs.
My parents have a great story about, like, me and my brother when we were kids trying to be like, I think it was like Mother's Day or something, and so we like made breakfast in bed for my mom, and like my mom and dad. But then, so we had it like on a tray.
Oh no.
But we didn't want to, like, wake her up because she was like still asleep.
Okay.
And so I believe what we did is we took the tray and just like put it on her like sleeping body,
Because you don't want to wake her up.
and then just like went away.
No.
And so at least the way my dad tells it, it was like them basically. It was almost like a thing from like, like Saw or something. It's like you wake up, and then he was like, "Don't move," before she like rolled over.
It's
Okay.
the thought that counts.
Exactly.
We've resolved everything, so you get to draw another scene.
Right. And then it's your go.
We shore it up.
I feel like the best thing to do in that situation would not be to yell at the person not to move. It's to take the tray off of them.
Well, I think he just woke up at the same time. They're just like both woke up. And we're just like, oh, let's start going.
All right.
Anyway.
So, Jack, if anybody asks, if anybody, like the police, asks, please tell them I was with you last Thursday night. You need to choose basically
Wow.
A, whatever you need, or B, no way, I'm not going to lie for you. It's very important, Jack.
If anybody, like the police, asks. Wow, that is a
Last Thursday.
that is a really on the nose situation.
I was with you.
God, what if Paul started this as a police officer?
That was the security guard was one of the ones I had.
I mean, if you'd done that, I don't think I would have played this card.
Whatever you need.
That's the smart answer.
Yeah.
Even if you want to lie to me about it, that's the smarter answer. All right. Chooser -2 hearts, other +2 hearts. So you're the chooser, so you lose 2,
Yeah, because
and I gain 2.
that I'm like okay.
I mean, I put you in a really hard spot there, but I
Yeah.
really need
You know
an
what?
alibi for last Thursday.
All right.
All right, so the next card on the draw pile is 18, which is,
So keep going to 18.
yeah, until you encounter tutorial card 18. When you do, pick it up and read it. All right, situations. A situation is another type of scene. You play a situation on your turn. Unlike most other scenes, they usually don't have any choices on them. Instead, they have an effect that happens immediately. A situation will also have an effect on the next scene that is played, often influencing the effects of that card. This carryover effect is marked by the following icon in the lower right third. It's like a little tiny devil arrow
Okay.
tail thing.
Which is why you show the thing.
Yeah. 2 situations can be played right after each other, but only the most recent one will have an effect. Situations are played in the play area like most other cards. The icon above is used whenever there is a carryover effect, and not just for situations. It serves as a reminder when playing the next scene in the play area.
Makes sense.
So continue playing scenes until you encounter tutorial card 19. When you see it, pick it up and read it. So I'm going to pick up this card to pull myself up to 5, and it's your turn.
Okay. So I don't have any. So those are presumably there's going to be scenarios or whatever situations.
Yeah, situations. Like if you tell the police anything, we're going to have a situation.
Yeah, we're going to have a situation.
Like you said, diverse crime portfolio.
What a loving relationship developing here.
Yeah, actually, who was that? Who just came to the door? You were talking intently with somebody yesterday. Who was that?
So my choices are, that was a colleague from work. We were discussing the project as being a nightmare. So as you already know, that couldn't have been me. I went straight home from the office. That was my ex. I thought they had left town. I wasn't expecting to see them. Or, I don't want to talk about this now, but it was nothing.
This is such a sitcom.
This is why I like to take the criminal career track in games like The Sims, because I like the fact that they have office work hours.
Right.
So,
Yeah. A work colleague takes on all sorts of different implications. This is just a partner chooses, so.
yeah, I just wanna make sure I'm not gonna hose myself on my my goals. My goals.
How are we gonna power game this?
Hey, relationships are all about making brownie points.
Yeah, metagame.
Well, Jack, I don't know what you saw, because that couldn't have been me. I went straight home from the office. The office that I work at for crimes. The
Oh,
crime office.
The crime office.
The crime office that I work at for crimes. I went straight home after work, doing my crime portfolio.
Okay. I believe you, although you've said the word crime like a lot.
Well, I am a criminal.
More than I would have thought.
The number one thing about being a good criminal is you say the word crime a lot.
You're not a
I'm
criminal.
imagining
You're
the,
a
like,
criminal prosecutor.
I'm imagining like the revelation is you're not. It's like, yes, I have many crimes at my crime office
So
that I'm definitely going to.
takes me down in sincerity, which, fair,
Yeah.
lied. I mean, I went straight home from the crime office. I worked late doing crimes.
It's just, I just like, what's like, why would you lie about that? It's like, yes, I was doing crime, but I wasn't talking to anybody.
Look, it's just better if you don't know what that conversation was about.
All right, let me drop. All right. So this would be the last.
When you
'cause
play a situation on your turn, they have an effect that happens immediately. So you play a situation instead of a scene, essentially? I think it sounds like.
A situation is a scene card, basically, that doesn't have a choice, right?
Yeah.
So is this the last? It says length 6 cards, and the next one is a.
Yeah, probably. I mean, we'll find out when we
Okay.
clip that up.
Yeah. Sam is a criminal, but
No.
not necessarily a liar. Although, kind of a liar, because her sincerity is not that high.
Definitely not truthful
No.
yet. Maybe I changed my ways. But, you know, in the meantime, Jack,
Maybe you're lying about being criminal.
we won. We won.
We won a
We
trip!
won a trip to Italy.
Ooh!
And how much time can we both take off of our busy calendars? Either A, let's go for a month. A week is fine. I only have time for a weekend trip, and I don't really have the time. I'm over my head in deadlines. But we both choose for this one.
This is a both choose. How much time? Oh, where did we get this trip to? Where did we get this trip to Italy from?
In one of those many email contests I keep entering
Oh
through
wow!
my work organization.
A tour of Italian museums.
Yeah, so many museums and places to see in Italy, and soccer. They do football, right? It's Italy. They do the footballs.
It's professional development. I've heard that the criminal activity is very organized over there.
Incredibly
Well.
organized, fact. Given
I
there's a work conference as well. It's a free trip. Don't question it.
all right. Well, yeah. Let's go. How about for a week?
I really only had time for the weekend. It's a quick trip.
I was gonna do I was gonna do C. Darn it. Well,
So, in these cases,
so
is
I get the one like I
you
get
get the one that you chose,
Yeah.
and then I get the one that I chose.
yeah, which
Okay.
those cancel. Well, they don't cancel each other out, but they. So I am not disciplined, and you are
I
disciplined.
am so organized in my
Yeah.
crime.
You're like, I anticipate having to leave after a few days.
Like, are you just a mule on this trip? Is that what you're doing?
Look, I told you, I want to mix work and pleasure. You don't always get to go on these trips. It'd be nice if you came with me while I did some work.
Yeah,
We'd
yeah.
see a museum together during the day. You relax at night, and I'll go do my thing at night. And then we have to leave right away. But you get to relax before we have to leave. It's okay.
I just wanted to go for a week. I
All
wanted
right,
to
so
see the
then-
sites a little longer.
I draw up the tutorial card. What to do? In the beginning, all the different elements of the game can be overwhelming. Consider these things. Fulfilling your traits at the end of the game will increase your satisfaction, while failing to do so will lower it. Take a look at your personality tokens. Do you think you can fulfill your traits? Is that a threat? Continue taking turns playing scenes until you encounter tutorial card 20. When you see it, pick it up and read it. So I guess we're still going. It's your turn. This was just a warning card telling us to look at our stuff.
Yeah, this is only, like, this will be the 6th card, won't it?
Well, if it's 6 card,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
All right. Well, you
It
know,
might be that after Paul draws back and uncovers number 20 from the scene deck, he pulls it up immediately.
yeah.
Ah,
Well, you know what? While we're in Italy,
Mhm.
I really want to get a photo of us together
Oh,
in front of all these landmarks and things. So the photographer is asking, what pose do you prefer? So
we're both
I could,
choosing.
yeah, this is a both choose. So I could hold you protectively from behind.
Or I could
You
hold.
could hold me tight from behind. We could face each other, hold hands, and smile, or we can do the like jump while holding hands thing.
What prom photo do you want to take as an alibi?
Wait, we're in Italy. What about the like standing at an angle in front of the Leaning Tower of Pisa? That picture, or the holding up the Leaning Tower of Pisa,
Or
the like
didn't,
picture that everyone ever gets.
didn't they film some of Friends in Italy? Don't we want to go see those sites? I don't know. Yeah, all right. Yeah, we can take a great vacation photo.
Great vacation photo.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the jumping in the air.
Yeah. Like, end of credits. Great. You went with,
I want you holding me tight from behind.
thought I wanted to hide behind you in the photo so no one would see me, didn't you?
Maybe a little bit.
So one of you is doing the Heimlich on the other.
No, you can do a but from the hug from behind.
All right, so I go up
Look,
in
I feel-
extroversion.
I feel safe in your muscly arms. Okay.
You go
what can
up
I
in
say?
sensitivity. And additional effects. Choose A and B if we both, which we did not.
Choose A and B. So match C, match
Else.
D,
Both
else
minus
both minus one. Oh.
So essentially, we took this photo. We didn't talk to each other first. We both tried. And while I was busy trying to jump up in the air,
Yeah.
you were trying to.
You should really consult with the person that you're in the photo with, like for what pose you're gonna do.
I imagine too. I accidentally maybe punched you in the face while
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
raise my hands up in the air, and
So the picture is like you like this and me like oh
yeah, yeah. It was not a good time.
Jack's jaw just got clobbered
yeah.
on the upswing.
Which isn't
My
great for your
face, my
career.
face.
Yeah.
That's the moneymaker.
All right. So
And then I'll
then
draw,
draw up a scene.
and that also is this. You should now be ready to continue to chapter 2. A chapter influences the cards you draw. Lower right corner of the card is the different scene decks. This can tell you what decks you draw from in the current chapter. So it's draw suite cards is what that.
Oh,
circle
okay.
This icon has no impact on the cards you may play. So theoretically, we'll run out of suite cards if we're not allowed to draw them. And then the drama starts. At the bottom of all chapter cards, you will see the length of the chapter like length XX cards. Right. Once the number of scene cards reach play, count the scenes you have played so far in this chapter. By now, you have probably reached the length of the chapter. If not, scenes you have. If not, you've messed up. No, we got 6.
We got 6.
We're good.
We're good.
Before revealing and resolving Chapter 2, pick up and reveal tutorial card 21 from the Serious deck.
Serious deck card Destinies. Nothing more serious than playing Destiny 2. Pick up the next 8 cards from the Serious deck. Hand a set of Destinies to each player, the blue to the blue player, and the pink to the pink player. So do we discard all of these then? Did it say?
I didn't hear the word discard.
Nope.
All right. So the next 8 cards from the deck. Blue will go to you. Pink will come to me.
Destiny. Oh,
There should be 8
Oh, I see
total.
it.
So like we should each get 4.
Cool.
All right. In Fog of Love, like in a real relationship, your overall goals can shift over time. In the game, this is reflected by Destinies. These cards represent your main objective and must always be kept secret. Throughout the game, some cards will make you discard your Destinies. You always discard Destinies face down in your personal discard pile, so no one will ever know what your Destiny was that you gave up. Pick up and
Alright.
read tutorial cards 22 and 23 from the Serious deck.
22 and 23?
Yeah.
All right. A player can never end with fewer than 2 Destinies in hand after a discard. Ignore any excess discards. Both players start with the same Destinies in hand. An important part of the game is deducing what Destinies your co-player has kept and discarded. This helps you understand where your partner might be heading in the relationship. At the end of the game, at the finale, you will have to choose a single final Destiny. This is the destiny you'll try to fulfill in the story. Your final destiny also tells you whether to stay in the relationship or break up. In this introductory love story, you cannot break up. Well, all the destinies say stay in the relationship.
So we're heading towards our final destination, which means that we're in that movie and not Friends.
That's right. Destinies is short for destination. Right now, all destinies you have considered in hand through... Oh, I'm sorry. I misread that. Right now, all destinies you have are considered in hand. Throughout the game, effects such as discard, retrieve, swap in, and swap out will make you move destinies from your hand to your personal discard pile, and from the discard pile to your hand. A swap out makes your discard a specific destiny from your hand and retrieve any other destiny from your discard pile. A swap in makes you retrieve a specific destiny from your personal discard pile and discard any other destiny card from your hand. So you're just swapping back and forth. If there are no destinies in your personal discard pile, you cannot swap in or swap out. Ignore references to destinies that aren't included in the current love story. Pick up and read tutorial card 24 from the Serious deck.
Okie doke. Take a look at your destinies. What cards work well with your traits? In this love story, fulfilled traits will give you +3 hearts, while unfulfilled give you -1 at the end of the game. Other love stories might have other rewards. You can secretly select a destiny to work towards now, but remember to reevaluate the strategy. Remove all cards from the play area and place them in the discard pile next to the sweet deck face up. This will remember who helped you, who played the last card. Right. I guess I should be putting these. Notice that in Chapter 2, you must draw cards from the Serious deck rather than the Sweet deck. Reveal and resolve Chapter 2. Continue playing scenes until you encounter tutorial card 25 in the Serious deck. At this point, pick up the card and read it. Okay. Wait, where's do we have Chapter 2?
Chapter 2 is that card.
Chapter 2, yeah.
That's Chapter 2.
So these are all gone now?
Yeah, chapter 1's done.
So these all go into here.
So it sounds like we still keep
Yeah,
our
we still
chapter
keep our
1
old cards. So
but
we
now
still
we
have
can only draw from Sirius
we still have a few sweet scenes, but not many.
before things happen. And we pick a destiny now.
Well, you can't. You don't have to like pick, but just like look at them and be like, oh, okay, I'm going to try towards this
Okay.
one. All right, so chapter 2. This is really going well.
Yeah,
We seem to have a great connection, but how great is it really?
it's fantastic. We
this
went
is-
to Italy. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is a both choose. I haven't told anyone left, but we're destined. I haven't told anyone yet, but we're destined to be together. I'm so in love. It hurts. Discard a destiny. We really have a good connection. We really have good connections. This could be start of something beautiful. Chooser discards a destiny. May not discard love team. I guess this could be something down the line, but I think we're off to a slightly rocky start. And if we match, we get +8. So we'll have to choose. So choose and discard. So basically, depending on what you do,
Okay.
you have to discard. You always have to discard one destiny, but you're limited depending on what you choose.
We're taking a serious moment to see how our relationship is right now, essentially.
Ready. Discard destiny. You may not discard. Okay.
I haven't told anyone yet. We have a really good connection. I guess this could be something down the line. All right.
All right.
You ready for this relationship talk?
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hey, look
we
at that.
match. We have a really good connection. This
Yeah.
could be the start of something beautiful.
Something tells me I'm on into something
Chooser,
good.
discard a destiny. May not discard love team.
All right. So we are definitely not a love team.
It's so beautiful to watch a couple both kind of delightfully shrug at each other and go, yeah, sure.
You know what's great is we had a serious conversation where we were both like, how do you feel we're doing in this relationship? Let's tell each other at the same time.
Yeah,
This is a sitcom.
that is a very sitcom-y thing. Or like, I'm going to write how I feel in this relationship down on this piece of paper.
And then I'll write you as well.
and
we'll
like pass it
notes.
back.
It'll be good.
Do you like me? Yes, no,
Y/N, yeah.
Pretty much.
All right. Well, then now let's start doing the thingies.
All right, so the length is
I believe
6 cards.
I played the last one.
Oh,
'cause I
wait, did we go, we both matched. Did we both go up 8?
Oh no, yes, we went up, matched, which means I'm up to 9.
At 21.
Yeah, you can't forget
How did you
to
get that much more
count
than me?
up your points.
I had the thing that I made you choose that made you go down, made me go
Oh
up.
right. So I was at 9 plus 8, so I'm at 17 now. Wait, yes, 9 plus 8. So, yeah. Okay, cool.
All right, so it's my turn to.
Yeah. So because I did the photo thing. So now we are only drawing cards from the serious pile. Things are getting serious. Yeah, it's true. This does have a certain prisoner's dilemma aspect to it, except there's no advantage really.
I'm gonna play a situation
Ooh.
called Triple Rainbow.
Triple
Amazing,
rainbow.
right? I didn't think this could ever happen. 3 rainbows from the same point? That's not my super secret signal or anything. Situation. Both secretly select a seed from their hand to give to the other. The then trade scenes simultaneously. The next scene played has double impact on hearts.
Ooh. So we trade scenes.
We trade scenes.
But you don't need to play one of the scenes
You
that you
don't play
got
it.
from the other person.
But the next thing will double our hearts.
Has double impact.
Is it double heart impact?
Yeah.
Or it's only double impact on hearts, not on other stuff.
Yeah.
Now, Samantha was very quick on the draw on
Yeah.
the card.
I've memorized my cards. You have to memorize your lines for crimes. Your crime lines.
Your crime lines?
Yeah, the black and white crime lines.
Look, I'm very organized. I'm at least 2 points organized. Yeah, then I guess I draw up and you go.
So even though that's not a scene, that's still what you played, right? You don't play another thing.
As far as I understand it,
Okay.
a situation's essentially a scene card.
Yeah, the situation is a scene that there is no choice on.
Yeah,
Okay.
it has impact on the next scene.
Well,
My triple rainbow signal boost. I'm a very colorful criminal and I love it.
well, you know what?
Nothing like being crimes like being gay or queer or
Be gay, do crimes, right?
yeah, that's what I hear. That's what they say
And
in my line of work.
Yeah, you just are doing like the second part, just doing crimes. It's like that's what I'm supposed to do, right?
Yeah, your job is to be a living meme.
Yeah, It's like yeah. I think that was not the part of that phrase. The takeaway, like that wasn't the like takeaway from that. Was just doing crimes.
I based my whole career on that.
Well, you know what?
What?
I feel like this might cause an argument in a restaurant.
Oh, you went for it right away, huh? This was the card I gave Paul.
I can't believe you did that. This kind of thing makes me mad.
So we both choose. How do you both continue the discussion? A, sorry, honey, you're right. I'm wrong. B, you know I'm right. C, let's stop this stupid fight. I love you and I just want to have a good time with you. So why are we fighting? You chose this card. We're at a restaurant. What's our fight about, Paul? Jack, why are we fighting?
Because
Because you're calling him by the wrong name, Samantha.
yes, calling me by the wrong name is not great.
I took you to Italy.
To do crimes.
And other things.
It's like, could you not be casing the joint like just once? Could we go to a place that we can like go back to later on without being concerned that you're gonna have like that you have to like change your whole appearance next time you go because they might be expecting you? That's what I'm saying.
I'd respond to that, but I feel like it would give me away. So I'm going to let you put a decision first.
And what will Jack choose? You'll have to find out next episode.
This is intense chapter 2.
All right.
You're mad? You're mad that we go places and then I'm always changing my outlook on life and my appearance.
I feel like your appearances, people don't really identify you by your outlook on life.
Well, you're right. I'm sorry, honey. You're right. I'm wrong. I'll back off and work a little bit and we'll go. Next time we go someplace, it won't also have to do with crimes.
Well, that's good because I did B, which is like the opposite. Like, I'm right.
Yeah,
So
I definitely know you're right. I said as much.
Well, I'm glad we are in agreement about the crimes.
Okay.
Yeah, you did agree there, pretty much.
Sort of, in a roundabout way. Because I chose A,
You go -2 and I go +2.
yeah. And then, because...
And then because I chose B, I go +1 and you go -1.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then,
So that was like net -3. Oh wait, no, and we're all doubling for this, aren't we?
right, yeah, we're doubling for hearts, so I
Whoa.
should actually be -6 altogether, so another 3.
Yes, and I'm +6.
Yeah, so you add 3 more.
So I'm at 23.
That was an intense argument.
Yeah, I feel like we got some stuff out though. That was good.
The additional effects are only if we match. So there's nothing else.
Oh, we don't do those if we don't
Oh,
match?
right, no, sorry, I was looking at those.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
But these don't get doubled.
no, just the hearts. So I have 2 in gentleness,
So I go,
and you go down
down.
in gentleness and down in sincerity.
yes. Can't I sincerely know that I'm right?
Maybe. Or maybe you can't.
All
All right, that seems to resolve that.
Okay.
All right.
And I will draw
up.
a thing. Oh, I guess we'll look at this right away. So far, you've encountered partner chooses, both choose, and situation cards. Another type of scene is a secret. When you play a secret, it is placed down in front of you beneath the game board. It is kept secret until another scene reveals it or the game ends. So a scene might say, reveal your secret. If it's revealed, read out the card and resolve the reveal effects. You may also give the player personality tokens indicated on the top of the card. If the secret isn't revealed during the game, you reveal it during the finale and resolve the if not revealed effects. A secret doesn't count towards the chapter length when it is a secret, but playing a secret still ends a player's turn. If a secret is revealed, place it as other cards in the play area, and now it counts towards the chapter length. Continue playing until you see draw card 26, and then pick it up and read it. Okie doke. So, but I did draw that. Okay.
All right.
So, what's happening next
Well,
after we had our argument at the restaurant?
this is the worst card to play after that. I know it might seem work related,
Okay.
but it's not. It's not crimes.
Okay.
It's definitely not crimes.
You saying that now makes me think it's crimes, but okay.
And Jack, I'm just saying. I'm saying we're both in this together, on this. But I think we both need to lose some weight, both of us. You know, it's great to be together. I think we're both getting a little chubby. So let's do something about it. You know, the only way to succeed is to do it together and support each other. And only the partner chooses the response to this, which makes sense. But you know, you're a TV star, and this has nothing to do with crimes. But I think it would be a great activity for us to do together. That's not crime related.
Are you saying that I'm getting fat? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, that is one of the responses you can literally give.
Oh, really?
Yes. Your choices are yes, whatever it takes. What you think I'm fat, or forget about it. I am happy how I am.
Okay.
This is the point in sitcom where you're both turning around 30, and it's starting to get into that kind of humor.
I'm just saying, if we both work out together, it's good, beneficial for both our jobs. But this is a side benefit for my job, and not like I'm muscular, like I'm into working out. That'd be great. But I won't do crimes while we're working out. And also to not case the joint for crimes, because there's nothing really valuable at gyms that I can steal. So this is perfect activity that I've planned.
You know what? Whatever it takes, I agree.
Yes. I didn't F up.
So you get +1. So you get +1 heart for that.
Yeah.
You'll be trying to lose weight and will be a bit more sensitive than usual. You both get double sensitivity personality tokens on the next scene played.
Yeah, this carries over.
Right.
And you go up to discipline.
To discipline.
Because you chose, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, See? Just trying to make this relationship work. Out.
Exercise machines are surprisingly expensive. Yeah, but
Yeah, but they're very heavy. Have you tried to steal one?
yeah.
Because I haven't. They're heavy.
Yeah, it's really weird. Everything at the gym is weighed down so heavily.
Yeah. They need to invent like light gym equipment, which I
Yeah, it's called the skipping rope, and it's not worth much.
I guess there's like those weights that you like fill with sand or water or whatever.
All right, so that was my play.
All right.
It's your turn.
All right, we get double sensitivity on the next one, eh?
Yeah. We're twice as sensitive about the next one.
I should probably do something that actually involves sensitivity.
I mean, if you want, they could go in the other direction too.
You know what?
I was afraid that they'd be angry still with that restaurant fight we had.
You know, things have been getting pretty intense lately.
Yeah.
But you know what? Let's have some fun.
Oh no.
Honey, what's the stupidest thing you've ever done in front of a crowd?
Are you trying to incite an argument, Jack?
I mean, this was
No.
in the sweet deck.
This is a sweet thing. This is just, hey.
This is just conversation.
Yeah, this is just a fun.
I get to choose between A, I've never done anything stupid. I mean, you asked in front of a crowd, so B, in front of a crowd, nothing. C, I once licked a frozen pole and my tongue got stuck. My friends had to call the firefighters to help me get free. Or
It's like that's just from a Christmas story.
Or-
Not sincere.
D, I accidentally kissed a kid from my class at a school play on the mouth in front of the whole school. It was the 7th grade, and I still have nightmares.
Do I draw immediately?
I think it's after we resolve.
Okay.
And this has double effects for sincerity, I believe.
Sensitivity.
Sensitivity. Yeah. But if you don't do the sensitivity one, then it is whatever, regardless. See, that's the great thing about loading ready run, is that, you know, all my embarrassing things I've done in front of a crowd are, you know, recorded for posterity.
I mean,
I
that
know-
only goes back so far, though.
I know, I pretty much know all the like terrible, incriminating footage of myself because it's available online for you to look at.
But not from middle school, right?
Some stuff, people have seen things that like Graham and I recorded when we were little kids.
So, I've
Beat.
never, in front of a crowd, done anything embarrassing because all that footage has been burned. I mean, ever.
Well,
I don't do things in front of crowds. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So you
so-
go down in
So,
down in extroversion and up in discipline.
but we don't actually take things off of here, right? We
No,
just
you put another one
additional-
on. Yeah.
Yeah. Because then they end up canceling out later.
Yeah.
I'm a good criminal. There are no tapes.
Anymore.
There never were any tapes. And if you say there were, I know where you live, Matt. I mean, Samantha knows where you live. Strange disembodied voice.
And that's really comforting to know, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can check up on you.
I like, God, I know where you live. Oh dear.
I mean, if you say "oh dear" to a card, you have to play it eventually, right?
Well, we'll see.
All right. Because I feel
So
like
there, yeah, just I believe. So we're in chapter 2 now. I don't
Yeah.
know. It isn't explicit about how long into the relationship we are, but I feel like it's gone
We're in
through.
the middle of it.
Yeah, it's gone through like a while now. I would guess. We've had some fights in restaurants, and
We've worked out together.
worked out together. We've talked about stupid things.
You're sharing an apartment together now, probably.
I mean, since let's we've had some intense moments. Let's have maybe a fluffier moment. Why don't you tell me what you're thinking about it? What's on your mind? Out of these four choices,
Ah,
out of these four
This-
choices, what is on your mind?
this is the relaxed, fluffy moment that could become extremely intense moment at a moment's notice.
I mean,
What's on your mind?
is it the new version 5 of some sort of technology? Is it your favorite way of relaxing? Or how I might improve, well, I think that's probably you, how you might improve on your workout? Or something gross. What's on your
Something
mind?
unspecifically gross.
Yeah.
What's on your mind? Technology, relaxing, working out, or something gross? It's the four things that's on everybody's mind.
I like that something gross gives you close-mindedness.
I mean, it does also say in brackets,
You have to tell
about it.
So
Which
it's not
means
like
if you choose something gross, you gotta
it's not-
actually
it's
be
not like-
specific.
yeah, it's not like something gross, so I won't tell you about it.
No, you have to tell me.
Uh,
You have to tell all these people the gross thing, if you choose the gross thing.
James chose that one previous time, by the way.
Yeah, that sounds like James. But does it sound like Jack? Only Jack knows.
And
true.
once you case him, Sam will know too.
Sam knows everything.
I think casing a person is just like hanging out with them and getting to know them. That's like a thing that normal people do.
Yeah, dating.
Yeah.
Is it? I've never really
I mean,
done,
what is dating if not casing a person
never really done a
for
lot of
future
dating.
crimes?
Future crimes?
Yeah, the crimes where you go back in the future and the past. Future
Yeah.
crimes. It's very important to make sure you get all your dates right for future crimes. You'll be on a test.
I was
Yeah, or, like, no smoke fire says you're just stealing their hearts, duh.
yeah, of course.
Romance thief. It's part of my criminal portfolio.
Well, I was just thinking about my favorite way to improve my workout.
Tell me about that.
I'm thinking that what I'll do is try to add more weight to the. I'd actually like put weights on the ends of the bar that I'm doing. Because right up until now I've been doing pretty good with the bench press with just the bar. But from what I understand, if you put weights on the bar, it's even better. But I don't know. The guy who said that was like maybe a little unreliable though. So we'll have to see. But I watched a YouTube video.
YouTube's a great source
About
for
it?
information.
Yeah.
And I don't want to tell you how to do your workout, but make sure the weights are even on the bar. Don't try heavier
This is
weight.
this is good.
It's
This is
very-
good. This is why we like clearly I could use some muscular
Yeah,
being pointers from you.
I'm a muscle crime.
Just because you
know
do
all
crime
about it.
doesn't mean everything you do has to be a crime. I'm just saying.
No, strong branding. It's important.
I guess I could branch out a little bit, maybe get a hobby that's not crime related.
A crime hobby.
It's so hard to monetize on things and not have things come up. I guess I need to pull up, but also reactions is a card. Reactions. You will soon encounter a scene type called reaction. Reactions can only be played as a reaction to the other scenes just played. The reaction only specifies
Instance.
when you can play it. Each reaction is different.
Counterspell.
Some might allow you to skip the scene just played. Others
wow.
might allow you to change the choice your partner just made.
Change.
That's a bit manipulative.
Yeah, it's like a improv thing. Like, I was just thinking about a way to improve my workout. Change. I was just thinking about my favorite way of relaxing. Change. I was thinking about something gross.
Let's see. Unlike most other scenes, reactions don't count towards the chapter length. They are minor scenes. Reactions and other minor scenes have this symbol in the lower right corner. It looks like a CD. If you remember what those are, they're kind of like Blu-rays, but older.
Okay. Yeah, I know what a CD looks like.
It looks like a donut.
Or, yeah, an electronic donut. Rather than placing them in the play area, minor scenes are placed in the discard pile next to the suite deck after they have been played. A minor scene may be discarded face up at the beginning of your turn if you don't want to play it. Immediately, draw another card to replace it from the decks specified by the current chapter. If you draw a new minor scene, you may discard it as well.
Okay, so you can just ditch minor scenes if you want to.
Yeah. Continue playing until you see tutorial card 27,
Okay,
which is right there.
that's weird. Okay. So do you just grab that?
Third chapter.
Oh.
We'll soon have played enough scenes to reveal the third chapter card. Check and see how many scenes you have left. We're supposed to
Well,
play to 6, so
yeah, we have 5.
we've still got 1 to go. Once you've reached the length of chapter 2, clear the play area, reveal chapter 3. This chapter will work the same as the previous 2. How is time passing in the story? Is everything happening during a single day, or does it take months to unfold? I guess we get to decide. We went with months.
This was a busy day if this was one day.
This is up to you. Some chapters and scenes imply the passage of time, but how long is ultimately up to you. You decide how, and when the love story that began on a Sunday morning spills over into multiple days, weeks, and months. Once you've reached the length of chapter 2, pick up and read tutorial card 28 from the drama deck. All right. So we have one more scene to play out, and
Yes,
it's your
that's
turn.
my go, I think. Well, I want to play this scene. Because, you know what? Our relationship has gotten pretty strong now, I think.
Oh, no.
And so
I mean, yes.
it's time for the ultimate test. First visit to IKEA. Think we can do this. We're strong. Let's go to IKEA. It'll be fun.
We both choose. How do you both approach furniture shopping? I mean, it's an IKEA. There's a path.
Yeah.
And you shall never stray from that path.
Okay.
We really don't. So, A, we really don't need much. We have so much stuff already. Why do we even come to IKEA? B, let's get this and this and this and this and also this. C, I'm sure we can find something that suits us both. What are you interested in? D, I don't really care. Just get whatever you want.
All right. So I would say
Remember,
at this point,
we do have to pay for the things that we get at IKEA.
I'd say at this point, we have moved in together into a new place.
Oh, okay.
And we don't quite, some of our furniture didn't really match, and we're looking at getting rid of some stuff, maybe getting some other stuff. We're looking at IKEA to check it out,
Alrighty.
to see what we might think.
This is you, air quotes, upgrading your decor.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I'd say we're probably maybe just getting into the relationship. Like we've maybe lived together for a little bit. I might be actually considering finishing my lease at my place. We're gonna see how this IKEA trip goes.
Well, let's go. We need everything.
Yeah! It's IKEA. Have you seen their stuff? It's so great. There's so many ways to organize.
where our house, our place is just gonna be flat packed, the entire place. We'll make shelves out of flat packed other shelves.
Is this a response that Sam would have or that Heather would have, though?
It can be both. Let's get this. Oh, and we totally need some good kitchen stuff and a good drawer organizer and maybe some bulletin board things where we can post up that cool picture we took in Italy that we're totally going to go back and retake in a more better way, but it's a nice memory now that we can look back at it and laugh.
Yay! All right, so we get
we go up in
so we each
extrovert.
So we both go up in extrovert.
And we go down in
sincerity.
I don't know. I feel like we're both pretty sincere about
we can
being excited about IKEA.
How can you not be sincere? They have delicious meatballs too.
So it says match or one choose D.
Match or so if one person just goes get whatever, you still get the points for it.
I guess it's kind of matching because one person doesn't care. So we both go up 3.
Yay!
Hearts.
1, 2, 3.
It's nice to know you both had a good time.
Woo!
It was great. It's okay. We can fund this. I've got a great, diverse criminal portfolio.
It's true.
Some of it might even go through IKEA. All right, so that's the end of...
So that's the end of that scene.
Chapter 2.
Chapter 2. Is that okay that we still do some scenes there?
Probably.
I guess we could have been discarding things.
We could have been discarding.
Or there's a situation. Yeah.
So...
Where
do we put chapter 2?
On the pile.
On the pile.
And then...
It's time for chapter 3.
Other cards. Fog of Love comes with a lot of different types of scenes, but their effects are explained by the cards themselves.
Oh, good.
Reading the card
explains the card.
That's basically what we have been doing this whole game. Reading the card explains the game. Therefore, with what you already know, you should be able to understand all the rest of the scenes you will encounter. Always follow the text on the scene, even if it contradicts other rules. Even if it contradicts... What if the card text says, don't follow the text in the scene?
I mean, that was an instruction card that literally said, don't listen to the instructions, and we've disregarded that.
Except for the cards previously mentioned, reactions and secrets, all cards are played in the play area and count towards the chapter length. Pick up the next 2 cards from the drama deck. These are your player aids. Don't read them now, but know that most game terms are likely to be explained there. Continue playing until you see draw card 29. At that point, pick it up and read it.
All right, we get the card to help aid us, but we're not allowed to read it.
I'm covering my eyes, so I will not accidentally read the card.
All right, and I guess we start.
And so we start chapter 3 now, I think. It didn't say to, but...
Well, I mean...
It said keep playing. So. Dreams.
Dreams.
What dreams may come. You are discussing your future and dreams. Where do you see yourself in, say...
10 years?
Say 10 to 20 life years.
I really dislike questions like that. All right. We both choose either married with kids, still living a life with no obligations, or knowing who I am and what I want.
Choose and
Can you not know who you are and what you want and also be married with kids or still live a life with no obligations? Like,
well, living a life with no obligations, I feel like you could do that without knowing who you are. Married with kids, you can as well, but it's probably a bad idea. Sometimes you just kind of whoops into things, I guess. All right, so this is.
We both choose. Do you want marriage?
So regardless,
no obligations.
Regardless, we have to narrow down what destinies you want to go for now. Oofa.
How many cards is in this thing? 6. Oof. I feel like we're gonna fail.
All right.
So we're just supposed to look at them. We're not necessarily picking one.
Well, we will be just. You will, regardless of what we choose, we have to discard.
We're gonna end up
destiny.
discarding one once
Yeah.
we make a choice about 10 years from now.
Yep. All right, here we go.
Serious conversation time.
C.
What would be?
You're still living life with no obligations. Well, I am knowing who I am and what I want.
Okay, I don't really feel like we're
in 10 years. I hope I know who I am and what I want.
in 10 years. I hope to be doing the same thing, only better. With
Well, we both lose 4.
Yep. And then we have to discard a destiny.
So I'm at 22 now. What are you at?
15.
Alrighty.
I lost quite a few a little bit ago.
Yeah.
that double heart thing really.
the double whammy. Yeah.
So-
all right. So I think you start this.
I think so.
Yeah, I think I had the last.
Yeah, you're the
Did the IKEA one. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely. I mean, there's definitely a real world situations where people don't expect to have kids and end up with kids. That's a real thing that happens.
Yeah.
So now we are drawing on the drama deck now. So things are popping off.
How will this season of Fog of War, I mean Love,
Wow, we changed titles in the middle of
that's the full title there. Fog of War, I mean Love. How will this new season break out?
Yes. Fog of War / Love. All's fair in Fog of Love and War.
Well, since we're starting a new season, and I'm assuming we've been together for a little while, it's nice to have some good reminders of stuff. And so here, I bought some flowers.
Oh.
We both get to choose. Player chooses what to give. Partner chooses what is preferred. A, 20 large red roses. B, 50 fancy colored tulips. C, a huge custom-made lavender bouquet.
Ooh. Well, my word.
But what about a nice edible arrangement?
I got flowers. All flowers are edible.
It's true.
God's picky.
Let's me think here.
I mean, a lot of flowers will actively poison you. But, you know, they're technically
But you
edible.
can eat them. I mean, a lot of things you can eat aren't actually edible, I guess.
Like, lava is technically edible if you try hard enough.
Yeah, and if you're a Goron, it's a delicacy.
All right.
So what were you hoping for?
Oh, I'm hoping for fancy tulips.
I went with the custom thing.
That's cool too. That's also cool. Kind of hoping for the colorful tulips, but that's fine.
And I thought I knew you better at this point.
Well.
Still messing up. So we didn't match partner +1.
I still appreciate the effort. I still go up by 1.
Yeah.
Because you still gave me a bouquet of flowers.
I got you custom bouquet. It's very
like,
nice.
that's pretty
Lavender is
nice.
great. Smells nice. Right now we're
Uh,
in the dramatic.
Yeah. Dramatic or traumatic, depending on how it works. You know what? Let's go to a remote cabin.
You really don't
A
want me
cabin.
doing crimes, do you?
A cabin in the woods, maybe. Wait, no, not in the woods. Maybe somewhere nice. I booked a trip to a remote cabin in the woods. Okay, it is in the woods. It's a fantastic place, close to nature and far away from any disturbances. So you reveal a random destiny. So I get to know one of the destinies that you kept. Of
Yeah.
the two, I guess you have.
Yeah, because my reaction cards
Oh
are,
yeah, I don't actually have any reaction cards.
are not for this kind of thing. They're for specific choices, and that's not a choice. Reveal a random destiny card in hand
And then the next
Next scene
scene
has
has double impact.
on the personality tokens.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Teammate.
All right, so it's my turn, huh?
I guess I should have like taken it from your. It was supposed to be random, but anyway, whatever.
Whoops.
It was rigged.
Look,
Crimes.
It looked random to
Crimes.
me.
very
Yep.
much random.
I believe that you made a random choice out of the two cards in your hand.
All right.
All right. So so the next one will be double whatever is going to happen.
I'm slowly starting a business.
Oh.
I'm still not sure about this. There's so much work to do. But in the end, I think it'll be good for both of us.
Is it an import-export business?
Just a business. It says secret on it, but it was also just a scene and if revealed, so maybe I was supposed
No,
to...
that's actually that's a secret one.
So I shouldn't have done that?
Yeah.
Or I was supposed to have it in here, like?
Yeah, you play that face down. If you wanted, maybe you shouldn't do it right now, but whatever. You would play that face down, and then if something I play says reveal it.
Oh, okay. So I should have had that down for a while then?
Well,
Probably.
yeah, because the idea is that you're starting a business without telling me, I guess.
Right. Okay. Then pretend you didn't know that. It's a secret.
Do you
I'm
play it as your turn, or just when you get the card, or whenever? Like,
I think you're supposed to put secrets.
I think it is played as your turn.
Oh, is it? Okay. Well then, sure. I'm keeping a secret from you
All right.
that you happen to know what it is. Don't worry about it.
I don't know.
Unless you have a thing.
I feel like I've gotten pretty used to just being like, I don't know what that is. Oh, I should have drawn up another card.
That's why Jack's perfect.
I'm good at acting.
plausible
In
deniability.
some cases, acting like I didn't see anything.
Yeah, just take off your nerdy glasses. You'll be fine.
All right. Well, when we're
Oh, right. Yeah. Play face down in secret area. Doesn't count toward chapter length while secret.
yeah. So then theoretically, I might have a card that says like reveal a secret.
Yeah. Revealing a secret is considered a minor scene.
Right. It would be like a special thing.
Yeah.
So I guess the bonus effect of the previous scene still is in effect for the next
Yeah, it
scene.
would
Yeah.
be whatever goes on top.
Yep. I've given Paul so much power.
Exactly. And you know what?
Go on.
How will you use this power?
Use this.
Paul?
I will use this power, which is the power being double the.
Jack's not used to having the power in the relationship.
Well, no. See, Paul and I are playing gods of these two people
Yeah.
and forcing them into a relationship thing, and they have to figure it out. the game literally says you're both playing a godlike thing and like a, well, maybe they didn't use the term god, but you know what I mean. And outside of character moment.
God-ish, you know.
Yeah. So this gold watch is really cool. But when you know it, I forgot my wallet. So could you pay for it, or obtain it in that way?
I mean, you're specifically asking me to pay for it.
So the results here are going to be doubled.
Yeah, the answers are A, no problem. How about that bracelet too? I hope it won't ruin me. B, looking very overwhelmed.
I think your mic
okay.
is scratching, Heather. There we are.
Yeah, okay. Or C, I can lend you some money with interest. I used to do that to my dad as a kid. They taught me about how interest works, and then he'd be like, "Oh, I need cash for like coffee or whatever." I'm like, "Cool. Interest is a thing when you lend money. So here's like the $5 I have, and if you because my math, I'm young, I can do math by 10%. So when you give this back, I want 50 cents."
Nice. Did it work?
He gave me the 50 cents, and they didn't, and the $5 he owed, and then never borrowed money from me again. I guess my interest rates were high.
Yeah. I mean, it's not as bad as like a credit card.
Yeah, you're being very fair to your father there. This scene essentially shows that Jack is like in the know about the criminal activity a little bit, depending on how you take it.
Wants
And
that
he's
gold
like,
watch.
"Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm fine with this."
All right.
Maybe.
All right. Yeah, you know what? No problem. I'm sure this won't ruin me to buy you an expensive gold watch. Maybe the bracelet too. While we're at it.
Ooh, how nice. Thank you.
So this is on the personality tokens.
Yes, this is doubled personality tokens.
Yeah. So this would be for me.
No, wait. Yeah, I don't change mine.
I go up 2 green. It's the gentleness.
Yeah.
And 2 down on that
Discipline.
which I guess, yeah, just being like, sure, why not? And also this other thing.
I guess that's less that you're. It's less that you're not disciplined and more that you're tolerating my non-disciplinedness.
All right. So
Let me draw back up.
for fun, now that I know how these work, I'm just gonna play the secret face down.
I wonder what that morph is.
How did Will Bender get into this game?
And I guess we see card 29, so we should probably read it.
Oh yeah.
The finale. Once you have played the final scene in this chapter, go ahead and check how many scenes you have played until now. 3.
3.
You will...
Somebody keeps putting down secrets.
Criminal portfolio! You will reveal the finale card. Follow the instructions on that card. After the finale, you will have finished your first love story. Now pick up the last tutorial card, but don't read it before you've finished the game. This card will tell you how to play your next love story. Okay, so this is for if we do second game.
Okay.
So we just keep playing until we hit the 6 for the finale. It's your turn. I played a secret.
Oh, you played a secret. I feel like I'm the only one actually like pushing this relationship forward. You keep doing things and not telling me about them.
No, you already played your argument card. You can't play it again.
I have actually several argument cards. We're in the drama section of the relationship. All right. But you know what? This is not the time for arguments. This is the time for who would be your dream dinner guest? Given the choice of anyone in the world, whom would you want as a dinner guest? A movie star. B, an entrepreneur. C, a historical figure. Or D, your loving grandmother who passed away 12 years ago. I'm assuming, like, not as she currently is.
as outside of character here, you're a TV star, and you've asked me this question, and if I pick like a movie star, I feel like that's bad feels.
Or a way for Jack to say, well, guess what? I'm in an upcoming movie.
But it says a movie star, so I'm assuming an already established one.
Wow.
I could be a movie star. You know, there just hasn't been like the right role. You have to be really careful about these things. You don't want to get typecast.
You're really waiting for that Superman role to come around, you know?
Also, made-for-TV movies are totally still movies. I'm just saying. There are no small screens, just small actors.
And I'm a big actor, Mom.
With a booming voice. Exactly. You know how many Sharknado movies they've made?
Too many?
Like 6?
Yeah, more than you think.
All right. This is just the partner chooses. So.
Yeah, I chose a movie star,
Well.
but I can't really tell you about which one because I'm terrible at actor names.
So you want to have dinner with a movie star that you don't know the name of.
I'll just pull the name of one out of a hat. I'm sure they're all fine, unless they're racist. And I don't want to talk for those.
All right.
A nice movie star.
We'll put you down for a non-racist movie star.
Yes, please.
I'm sure there's got to be one or two around.
I hope so. Goodness.
I mean, Keanu Reeves is out there, and he's a nice guy, right?
Apparently.
So I've
That's
heard.
what they say. Ron Perlman, also supposed to be super nice.
I don't know who that is.
Ron Perlman. Guy who played like Hellboy. And he's...
In the movie Hellboy, was it?
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds. You know what? Yeah, I but only if he talks like Pikachu all night.
Isn't... Pikachu just sounds like Ryan. He's not doing like a special
know.
voice.
That's the point, Jack.
He's Canadian too, so the chances are he would be like, more inclined to be around.
He played Detective Pikachu.
Yeah.
And as a bonus, I get to learn how Pokemon detectives work, which is great for my criminal career portfolio.
All right, then I shall draw.
All right, I guess it's I play the next scene, don't I?
Mm-hmm. So the
Okay, so reactions count as minor scenes, which means I can discard them if I.
the reactions are the CD thing, right?
Yeah. The player aid card says they act as minor scenes.
So they
I thought we
don't
weren't supposed to
add
read the player aid.
Well,
You're
no,
cheating now.
I'm a criminal. It's gonna be my defense for everything.
Even in court? Like...
Your Honor,
No,
I didn't steal this. I'm a criminal. Wait, crap.
Exactly. I didn't steal that. I was busy stealing this other thing. Crimes.
plural. Plural crimes.
Yeah, but you can only double jeopardy. You can't be tried for the same crime twice. That's not how that movie really worked, but you know.
That's why I do several different crimes at the same time.
Exactly. I don't know where I've been.
They can try you for different crimes at the same time, though. It doesn't work the other way around.
But if they don't have them bunched together and I plead that I was busy with another... I guess I... You know, I'll work it out in post with my editing crimes.
You have a really good lawyer.
Criminal lawyer. All right. I want you to do a thing for me. I want you to close your eyes. Can you guess where I'm taking you? And we both choose. The player selects where you go and the partner tries to guess. So, are we going to a secret party with famous people in Champagne? To, I don't know, I lost track of where we were going. Or to the local square to listen to the street storytellers' sentimental stories.
Or back to Italy to retake that photo.
No, that is definitely not a choice.
Oh, take your...
Oh,
Where
right.
does it both choose then?
Right, because this is, I'm picking where we're going and you're hoping to pick the right,
Well, I guess
where
I'm,
you're hoping to go.
Yeah, I guess I'm... This is interesting. It says player selects where you're going and partner tries to guess where it is. In reality, it's actually kind of the opposite, right? It's like, in reality, the interaction is more like you try to guess where I would want to go and then take me there. All right, I don't know where we're going, but I'm really hoping it's going to be a secret party
Yeah, secret
with famous
party.
people.
Yeah.
I'm a famous person.
Yay!
Mom.
Right,
Oh,
yeah.
I knew there were secret famous people parties happening all the time.
I mean, you're a TV star. Don't you? Yes.
Yes,
I
I'm
knew
all-
this is something you really want.
Yes, and I am often invited to them, just not this particular one.
Okay. I've got like 5 of these.
So
I'm
we
just
get
gonna-
one on here. And we matched, so we both get two hearts.
Is Samantha just like casing the people there and possibly taking bracelets and necklaces and things from the
Look.
person?
Look, my microphone person, Sam here. I'm taking this relationship seriously, and this isn't necessarily about work. And any crimes that happened, no one can pin them back on me. I have an alibi. That's how it works.
Alrighty. The minor
So-
things can be played whenever, right? Or they played during your turn, I guess.
They should say on them.
Like a minor scene.
Minor scene doesn't count towards chapter length. It can be discarded at the beginning of your turn.
Right. But if you actually want to like play it,
I think you can just play it on your turn.
does it count as your action for that or your scene for that turn?
I think so.
All right.
It just doesn't count towards chapter length.
So, honey,
Yes, dear.
I was browsing some texts. And
On your own phone, right?
and something happened.
Did you break your phone?
I don't know whether I was in a text chain that I shouldn't have been in or something. Reveal one of your partner's secrets in play.
Does it say...
All consequences of the secret are resolved immediately. So it's reveal one of your partner's secrets in play.
Do I get to choose? Is it random?
It doesn't say. It just or you reveal one of. So I guess I choose, but I don't know which one went down.
You want to randomly choose?
I'll take the one on top because it's the one on top.
All right.
So I just noticed this text that was about
My real age.
your real age. Uh-oh.
You see, I'm a bit younger than I seem, and I enjoy being with somebody older than I am. So we get +3 if we're still together at the end of the game in hearts. But if revealed, partner chooses.
This is essentially Sam playing a card down.
Yeah, this counts as part of
Right.
the
So now
chapter.
now we're actually up to 6.
Yeah.
So,
So
Jack is the partner here, rather than the player.
yeah.
Right.
So your choices are: what? I'm not so sure if I want to build a future with a youngster. B, bonkers, but hey, you're still all that. It's like Coolio. Yeah. So you're trying to be hip. C, okay, that's a surprise. I guess we can work it out, but I need time to think.
Ooh.
Jack, are you Coolio?
You say words like bonkers.
Swap in honorable exit as a.
Are you still bonkers over me, Jack? Now that you know my real age.
I mean, this relationship just slaps.
Hopefully not.
Well, that's bonkers. But you're. Wait.
You're still all that.
Yeah, that's bonkers, but you're still all that. It's Coolio, yo.
I'm waiting for you to say Coolio.
You're still all that and a bag of chips, you know.
So I get +1 for that, and you 1 satisfaction for that, and you lose 3. Oof.
Well,
Unless,
I kind of want to. Can I play this?
yeah, I mean, if it's a
No, that's so weird as a reaction.
if it's a reaction, then yeah, you can play it.
Because as a reaction card, it says I can play immediately after
How-
choice made by your partner. Cannot be a chapter, which is like the beginning chapter cards. Player draws a new scene right after playing this.
I mean, it sounds like you could play it and you change
It
my
just
thing.
sounds so funny.
Go ahead if you want. I mean, we're basically at the end.
Yeah,
now,
which
right?
is kind of why I'm like, do I want to try? Sure, why not?
All right. What does it do?
Crocodile tears. You don't care about my feelings. You're so selfish. I lose a sincerity for it.
I said you're Coolio.
I know that's what it's supposed to make
What
sense.
greater compliment could I possibly be giving you?
Play immediately after choice made by your partner. Cannot be a chapter. Player draws a new scene right after playing this. Your partner has to decide how to react to your crocodile tears.
Oh, it doesn't actually force me to change, though?
No, it's just,
Oh, so now it's another. I have to make another choice?
yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So so what I decided still stands.
Yeah. I guess we should resolve that.
Okay, so yeah, let's resolve this. Which I did. So you lose. I gained 1. And you lose 3.
Yeah.
And then I lose. And then I get 1 curiosity and down 1 on sensitivity.
All right, so this is a minor scene, so it doesn't add to the length, which, I mean, you can't anyway.
Mm-hmm. And then partner chooses.
Sorry, that was thoughtless of me. Or please stop acting like a child.
Well,
What? I'm younger. I can be a child. Or rather, I
so
can act
this
like a
and
child.
then this does change the choice on the previous scene to another option.
Oh. So we weren't supposed to.
If I do that one, so that would change it. But I'm gonna say, please stop acting like a child. After the previous revelations, making me kind of uncomfortable. I know.
Well, I'm gonna. Sorry, that wasn't what I meant, and change your answer to the other one.
So it's okay. So this one still applies, I guess. Oh no!
No,
oh
I'm
no!
altering.
No! Oh,
I'm
you're altering
your
this
choice.
one.
I'm altering this one
Alrighty.
so that you have to say you're sorry.
I'm sorry. And that
Uh,
I guess means also I have to go back and change my other one too.
Are you a blue player?
So you're just like
Sam?
change.
Change.
All right. So then
When
that comes off,
when I was playing Magic, I was blue white.
and that comes off,
Fair.
and I lose one, and also I lose 2 from doing that. And
Now, did
get one on
Samantha lose the one genuineness or whatever it was? Sincerity?
Yeah, we did that already, or did I not? I can't remember.
oh yeah, at the top.
You know what? Just there.
Okay, and so I have to choose. I have to choose a different one, or do you get to tell me what I choose? Or
The choice on the previous played scene to another option. I think I get to choose because it says chooser. Which it says chooser, so if you were the chooser, then I guess you get to choose. It just has to be a different option.
okay, so either A or C. In that case,
Change your mind. Stop saying Coolio.
okay, well, I guess we can work this out. Sure. You're throwing a lot of stuff at me right now, but I guess we can work this out.
All right. So,
Is that actually what happens?
I mean,
Pass priority.
Yeah, I pass priority.
I don't have any other.
Do you have any
cards.
effects?
No.
F6. Okay. I thought I had said bonkers, but hey, you're still all that. It's like Coolio. But instead, I was incorrect and I actually said, well, that's a surprise. I guess we can work it out. No, but I need time to think. So, instead of what I had before, I get another one on here.
And sincerity.
In a one on sincerity, and I lose 3.
And I lose 1.
1, 2. So I went from 22 to 19. What are you at?
13.
All right.
So that's the chapter.
Okay. So
we
now
need to do the finale. Yeah, it's. Once you played the final scene of the chapter, you will reveal the finale card. Follow the instructions on that card. After the finale, you have finished your first love story. Now pick up the last tutorial card, but don't read it.
Okay.
Because that's for the next.
So now we flip over to the
story.
finale.
I guess
Doesn't
it's
really matter
5.
either.
I don't know.
Compatible? You've made up your mind about what you want, but are you happy with how things are going, partner? You both select a final destiny. So, 1, reveal your destinies. Your destinies determine how it all ends. If you have any secrets in play, you may now reveal and resolve them as if unrevealed. You alternate revealing secrets, each choosing one at random to reveal and resolve until all have been revealed.
Okay, so we pick Destiny first.
Yes.
What is the destined love story for these two star-crossed lovers?
Let's see. We may not make this.
I don't.
We're very close to both of these. Oh no, we're actually not close.
No, we're not close to any of mine. So I'm just gonna pick one, and then we discard the other one.
Yeah, we reveal it. All right.
But do we do secrets first, or do we like?
It says reveal your destinies. Your destinies determine how well it all ends.
All right.
So I said equal partners.
I went with Love Team.
Yeah, the love team was my other destiny.
The other one I had was Equal Partners.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
I figured we were closer to equal partners. Because love team, we need a combined heart thing of 60 or more.
Yeah,
we're nowhere close.
But we're
on that.
also nowhere. The difference between your hearts and my hearts is definitely more than 3.
It's 6 right now. Depending on how these end up, how the traits end up, we could make it.
That's fair. I mean, we've revealed what
I don't know what
these
this.
are.
I don't know what happens if we have different destinies.
I was trying for Love Team the entire time, which is why I kept putting up things first to green arrow on.
Yeah. All right. So then, if you have secrets in play, reveal them.
All right. So, slowly starting a business.
You were starting a business.
If revealed, partner chooses.
But it's the not revealed thing is what we do now, because it's at the end of the game.
Oh, okay. Secret both +2 at the end of the game if you did not break up.
Okay. And we didn't, because we can't break up right now.
Yes. So we both get 2 hearts.
So I am up to 21, which puts me over the limit on this. We're close. I'm at 21. You're at
15.
15. So we're 6 away from each other.
Okay. Now what?
So now reveal your traits and check if you have realized your trait goals. Each achieved trait is +3. Each missed trait is -1 for your satisfaction. Now see if you've fulfilled destinies. All right. So my traits were insecure, which
Explains the fight at the restaurant.
yeah, I had some insecurities, but I did not make it on there. I'm cocky. I'm insecure, and also I'm kind of a paradox, which I was at until you did all that. I had the 3, and then you gave me these 2, which takes away from the 2, so I didn't get that one. But the good news is we're fun-loving, because we need a shared balance of 5 or more in extroversion, which we knocked out of the park. So I get
We definitely got really extroverted.
So I got -2 +3, so +1 net. How about you?
Well,
how'd you do?
you were right to be insecure about that working thing, because I was a workaholic. But I need a balance of 3 on that, so
Oh, you didn't get that one?
did not get that. But I was intense, which I definitely made on that. So I get like, what was it, 3 for those?
Yeah. So you're at -1 +3.
Oh, right, -1. And then I was trying to be kind, with a shared balance of 5 on the
Which you made.
gentleness. I did not. That's 4.
Shared balance.
Isn't that?
That means us together.
Oh,
Oh, right. So that's
right. Because
4.
this was individual.
Wait, this is
was
4,
individual.
5, 6.
5 or more. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
So I
no,
did
this
make
doesn't. No, it doesn't work because mine is from the shared
Oh,
as well.
right. Okay.
Darn
So
it!
we didn't make that.
We were going for different ones. That would have made it work. That would have made this my destiny, my
Yeah.
equal partner thing go. We were so close. See, the problem was I had the cocky thing, so I kept trying to get down for
Oh,
that.
you were working at opposites for me.
Yeah.
Ah,
Such is the way.
should have
Such is
abandoned
the
that.
way.
But it made really good TV.
So yes, we did. Neither of us got our destinies, unfortunately. We got half of both of the destinies, which I
Yep.
feel is appropriate for equal partners or a love team. So
An equal partnership of love teams.
exactly. What is a love team if not an equal partnership? I don't know.
So do we? Is that it for the finale?
Remember, fulfilling destiny isn't everything. The
See?
story is.
We made a great story.
I think so.
I crimed a lot, and
Yeah. And the actor, and I feel like the television star and the criminal could be like a great
right.
romantic comedy
Should I
TV show.
read the last tutorial card, even though we probably don't have enough
Onwards!
time to move on to another game? Congratulations on finishing your first game of Fog of Love. We hope you enjoyed it. I did, thank you. The love story was designed to give you a small taste of what the game is about, as well as introducing you to all the rules. I think it did that pretty well. From now on, you should shuffle all decks before playing. Remember to keep sweet, serious, and drama separate. When playing a new love story, remember to read the synopsis. It defines what scenes and destinies should be included and describes any special rules. We suggest that you now play High School Sweethearts. It is a cooperative story that is a bit longer than the introductory one. After that, we suggest you try We Give It a Year. It includes additional destinies that allow you to break up. Isn't that fun and exciting? Finally, when you're ready for an even bigger challenge, you can play I Know What I Want. Have fun!
I know what you did last summer. Yeah, so it's kind of cool actually. The additional stories are actually in like sealed envelopes, so I guess you can like open them up and it's almost we were kind of laughing before we started, but there almost is a kind of legacy element to this.
Yeah, I think this would make a great legacy stream.
But anyway, I guess it's not. I shouldn't be surprised that took a while to go through with all the reading of things. But I feel like we got a pretty good story there, and so quite different from the one that James and Ben ended up
were
with.
either James or Ben a criminal?
I
No.
don't think so. I think James was a politician.
That's like a criminal.
Depends on how you do it, I think.
I'm more honest about it. My
Seems
huge
like-
portfolio.
Seems like something to come back to. Yeah, I mean, ideally, if the next people that come back to it are
Well, four of us know how to
some
play
of
now.
the four people, yeah, so we don't have to do the tutorial yet again, because you guys probably don't want to watch us read out all the randoms. Like, for all the like reading of instructions and stuff, it isn't actually that complicated a setup, like a
No.
thing. It's mostly a read the card, explain the card. It's just the sequencing of stuff can be a little bit tricky.
And all the cards have a lot of text on them.
Yeah. But I mean, when you're making a tutorial, it's better to be more verbose than less.
Look, we're just playing a JRPG. That's why there's so
Exactly.
much text. It's
Exactly.
about relationships and story,
And
and
they don't have to worry about the like,
criminals.
voice acting.
yeah, they're saving so much money on the voice acting.
To be
'Cause we're
fair,
doing all the voices.
in a JRPG, like a lot of the time, your heroes are criminals.
Yes, the best JRPGs.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones where you kill God.
I mean, that's every JRPG.
But like Persona, you're criminals. Final Fantasy VII, you're criminals.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a lot of the other Final Fantasies, you're criminals.
Persona 4, you're basically treated like criminals. Even though you're trying to be detectives. But that's like being a criminal on the right side of the law.
This is like an interesting thing in terms of like I appreciate that they put some effort into making this like a game, in the sense of like I can imagine a version of this that's a lot simpler. That's just like basically prompts for storytelling.
There are a lot of story games that are like
There
that.
are story games like that, which is fine, but it's like not. It's not really like a game in the sense of actually like having things to
Yeah.
do, and it's like it's just basically like prompts for an improv session.
I feel
Whereas
like
this has a little bit more structure to it, which I like.
the structure in this game would probably help if you're not maybe super strong with improv.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
because the cards tell you kind of, they give you the prompts to what to say, but you don't have to get into a huge thing about it. Like a lot of improv type games I've seen are based on the idea that you need to tell a story and then someone will try to interrupt you, and that can be hard to do if you have to think about a whole bunch of stuff and supply a lot of the information yourself, which is
Yeah,
not
yeah.
what's going on here. Yeah, I
Um,
like it. It's interesting.
Yeah. How much were you like choosing your things based on sort of what you thought was appropriate, like what you thought was sort of role playing, and what you were actually trying to like accomplish in your traits?
I was trying harder to accomplish the workaholic and the intense one just because they were lower, and then because I also chose the love team goal, which kind of works with the kindness thing with the number of green arrows. I was sort of trying for that because I also thought that maybe that was the one you were going for, but at the same time there were definitely reactions in there that I was just like, this isn't the one I should go for doesn't work for the character I want to play, but I will pick the other one that's not as damaging to my goals.
You're trying to make good TV.
There was at least one time that I like put down a card that had like, you know, gentleness and sensitivity on it, as like could go up and down. And I was like, oh, this will be good because I'll put this down and then I can choose the one, you know, the one to make it go. But I guess for whatever reason, maybe it's because like I'm looking at the board like side on like this.
Yeah.
I kept being, I would be like, I was like, haha, I'll put down this card. And then I look at the card and then I look at the board and I'm like, oh crap. The thing that I was planning on doing would actually be bad for me, and like it was the opposite of what I thought it was.
Yeah, I did take a dive on something that wrecked the workaholic thing because I was like, well, it'll be fine. I'll just because it will give me more in. I think it was maybe the green one or the orange one of them.
You're buying the watch, I believe.
And yeah, and sure, it'd take down my workaholic one, but I was like, maybe I have time to bring that back up. I didn't. Didn't work out.
Turns out when you don't live a scheduled life, you run out of time, just out of nowhere, you know?
I have a bujo. I'm always running out of time. I'm just aware of it.
That's the big advantage of the Bujo Journal.
Yeah. You
Is
can
that
see the
it's-
end of the round and you're like, oh no.
It's
That's not
as
gonna
opposed
work.
to running out of time. At least you know that you're out of time. Not
Yeah, you
it
prioritize.
It doesn't surprise you. Anyway, I'm afraid that we will not be able to do another thing. I believe the other guys did actually ended up doing two, but I guess they got through their relationship a little faster. But you know what? It's not about
Our relationship took some
Speed.
time though. Like we were
had
together
to-
for a couple years at
it had to
least.
develop. Yeah.
You know. I don't know why they wanted to rush into things so much.
It was a real long con, you know?
I just I'm imagining the sitcom of the relationship, you know, the TV star and the criminal, you know, as like a multicam sitcom. As like the kind of sitcom that the TV star is possibly, maybe there's like a show inside a show or something. But you know, just the thing of like you know, like opening a closet and like a bunch of like a Fabergé egg or something falls out. It's like, honey.
Sorry. I know I brought work home again. I said I wouldn't. I'll leave it at the office next time.
Anyway, canned laughter. Yeah, that's the stream.
So we say Thanks for supporting us on this stream with the patreon.com/loading
Yeah.
ready run by people like you.
Which I now remember that we didn't do at all at the beginning
Yes,
of
I
the
completely
stream.
forgot as well. I didn't have an interrupt card to play.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. And thanks for supporting us in all the things we do on Patreon and on all the other places, too. Both YouTube memberships and through the Twitch subscriptions.
And what about the sponsor for this stream?
And this stream is, of course, also sponsored by the wonderful Wormwood Gaming, which, as you can see, we have
Wormwood.
many wonderful. We didn't actually use any dice in this particular game, but
No, but they are full of bones and teeth.
we have Wormwood. Yes, bones and I don't know. Teeth is part of it, but they don't. As far as I know, they don't put teeth in stuff. But they do have wonderful wooden products.
They want us to do a double slap for the no interest slap. Okay. There.
There we go. The skins of bones and
The
the
knees of bees.
knees of bees. Those are all things that go into Wormwood products.
And that's what you'll feel deep down in your tum when you meet each other in the fog of love. But also, there were some, I believe, subscribers to the YouTube channel, not YouTube, the
We're on Twitch right now, but if
Twitch-
you're watching on
Twitch
YouTube, hi.
channel.
Hello YouTube people, and hello to the subscribers who subscribe during the stream. Especially Top Deck Lightning Helix for 28 months.
And Squalcifer for 24 months, the 2-year return.
Nice. Coriolis Storm for 21 months.
Team Goat Token for 12 months. Good team name.
Woo!
Those are great tokens. Baron Radium for 31 months.
Alive with Cake. I'm glad you were able to tell us that for 30 months.
You, a ninja. Me, a guy reading out a subscription for 27 months.
Bruce C for 17 months.
Farleaf for 54 months.
The Friendly Neighborhood GM has come back for 39 months. Thank you very much.
Viral Lurk for 9 months.
Ooh.
Watch for those lurking viruses.
That's the kind of lurk I can get behind. Baron von Poppenoff for 32 months.
Flat Luigi for 7 months.
Basil Hunter for 32 months, hunting all them basils.
Kazman 20A for 36 months. That's 3 years.
All hail the Pan for 33 months.
The Hanged Man for 34 months.
Junior Roll for 35.
And thank you for 200 bits. Type 1 and Banreal. The bits. And
Bits.
you just hit the clear button.
Do.
Make it go away.
Table hitting is
Yay!
tradition.
And coming up, we have some great streams coming up in the next couple days. We've got Play It Forward tomorrow morning, where Alex is going to be playing the Demons' Souls. We got Checkpoint Plus, where Beej and Kathleen and myself are going to be talking about video game news.
There's been some news.
Yes, video game news in particular. LRMTG, where James and Adam are actually going to be broadcasting from the Magic Fest Vegas.
At the same time as usual.
I believe so.
So you guys will have to make sure you wrap up Checkpoint.
Yeah.
They're not in the office. They can't come and yell at you.
But Thursday night, we have a change in the schedule because it was originally going to be Tinker Tailor Solder Fry, but instead we have a bonus crossing the streams where they're gonna be playing Heave Ho.
Yeah, that'll be Beej, Ian, Corey, and me playing a sponsored stream. And while, yes, TTSF did get canceled for that, It sounds like Ian's parts did not make it in time for him to do his original TTSF anyway.
So yeah, that should be super fun. Friday Night Paper Fight is going to be some Commander 2019. So this is with the new Commander decks that have just come out. And
But Paul, are you saying that there are people left in the office who know how to play Magic when there is a Magic thing happening so far away?
there are, in fact.
Oh my.
So I forget actually who all is going to be on that stream. But
It says the crew, so the crew.
yeah.
Definitely not the people who went to Magic Fest. They have to play Magic elsewhere.
And then on Sunday, so no Adam's Game House on Saturday because Adam's not here. But on Sunday,
Yeah, Pop and Music. We're at Pop and Music 10 now.
Pop and Music 10?
Yeah,
That's a lot of Pop and Music.
there's a lot of Pop and Music games. And
Have you played the other 9 already?
We've played 7, 8, and 9. I think. I think anything earlier than that, we either don't have access to, or
It's on like a really old console?
It's maybe a little too old. Not really sure. We maybe have played them. I don't. It's so hard to tell. They overlap. And then
Sunday, this time, so last week, Alex was playing Demon Souls before Rhythm Cafe, but on this Sunday he's going to be playing after Rhythm Cafe.
I believe Sundays going forward, it will be before the Rhythm Cafe time slot. It's just this Sunday he had plans or something else came up, so it's going to be after.
And then on Monday, more Demon Souls and also more Dice Friends.
Trouble in Paradise.
Yeah, who knows what's going to happen? Probably bad things.
We can probably stop at the week on Monday, because you can go to loadingreadyrun.com/live to check out the whole schedule. Otherwise, we'll be here all night, and eventually it'll just be a bunch of play it forwards.
It's true. Or the events page, which is right above this stream. So, thanks everybody for watching. And yeah, this was super fun. We'll probably come back to it.
I think we have to.
At some point.
One of the four of us, two of the four of us. Sorry, relationships are a two-person game.
Maybe you. Maybe you could have a. I don't know
maybe
if there's
a triad, maybe a polycule. You
Yeah,
know.
I said at minimum.
Yeah. I
I'm
don't
not
know.
counting
I don't
out.
know if there maybe there is a poly version of this game. I don't know.
That would kind of be neat.
I know they did actually release alternate covers with
the
different silhouettes for different combinations of genders.
which I really appreciate.
But anyway, thanks everybody for watching, and we will see all y'all later.
Bye.